What if everything you've been taught about human civilization is a lie? Two advanced civilizations once ruled this planet. One mastered technology beyond our wildest dreams. The other unlocked the secrets of consciousness itself. Atlantis. More than just Plato's story from the Timaeus and Critias. A technological empire larger than ancient Libya and Asia combined, ruled by descendants of Poseidon himself. Flying vehicles, the Vimanas, soared through their skies. The Great Crystal, also known as the Tuaoi Stone, provided unlimited solar energy. Concentric rings of land and water surrounded a grand palace that defied physics. Their technology made our modern world look primitive. But across the Pacific lay something even more extraordinary. Lemuria, the spiritual cradle of humanity, the third root race, giants who communicated through pure telepathic thought. While Atlantis built machines, Lemurians mastered the mind. They could heal with crystals, speak without words, and lived in perfect harmony with nature for thousands of years. Two superpowers, two completely different paths to advancement. Atlantis chose technology over spirituality. Their rulers became corrupt, seeking conquest over neighboring lands. Mind over heart. Lemuria chose consciousness over conquest. But even their spiritual foundation couldn't prevent the dark time, when power-hungry leaders brought internal division. For millennia, they coexisted, until one discovery changed everything. When Atlantean explorers uncovered Lemuria's most guarded secret, what happened next would trigger the most devastating war in human history. A conflict so catastrophic, it literally erased both civilizations from existence in just 7 minutes. 12,000 years ago, two advanced civilizations fought a war so devastating, it literally erased them from history. Let me show you something that will blow your mind. In early 2024, marine archaeologists discovered the ruins of a massive submerged city off Egypt's coast, complete with temples and advanced architecture that defies explanation. The discovery team found geometric patterns too perfect to be natural, too advanced for any known ancient civilization. Carbon dating revealed these structures are over 12,000 years old. And this wasn't the first time. Similar structures have been found at coordinates 25.7617 north, 79.2658 west, near Bimini, and at the mysterious Yonaguni Monument off the coast of Japan. The evidence points to two lost empires, locked in a devastating war. In 2023, deep-sea archaeologists using advanced sonar technology discovered massive geometric structures, 2 miles beneath the Atlantic Ocean. The formation spanned over 15 square kilometers, perfectly aligned stone blocks, weighing up to 200 tons each. The precision rivals modern engineering, with joints so tight you can't fit a knife blade between the stones. Dr. Sarah Chen, lead marine archaeologist, stated that these formations are too perfect to be natural, too advanced for any known civilization. The construction techniques suggest knowledge of advanced metallurgy, crystal technology, and energy systems that shouldn't exist in the archaeological record. But here's what they're not telling you. Identical structures were found in the Pacific Ocean, near the exact coordinates where ancient texts place the lost continent of Lemuria. The architectural styles are different, but the engineering, identical. Both civilizations used construction methods that modern science is only beginning to understand, and someone is keeping this information classified. The discovery teams were ordered to cease operations. Research data was confiscated. Government agencies shut the investigations down. The question is, why? Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet, gave over 14,000 documented psychic readings between 1923 and 1944. His verified accuracy rate was over 85%. That makes his accounts of Atlantis and Lemuria impossible to dismiss. Cayce described Atlantis as a civilization that thrived between 53,000 and 10,000 BC. Crystal-powered cities, harnessing planetary energy through massive generators. These weren't primitive tools. They powered flying vehicles, energy weapons, and advanced medical systems. The Atlanteans used what Cayce called terrible crystals, devices that could project energy across continents, influence thought, and even alter matter at the atomic level. These crystals were grown, not mined, through techniques that combined consciousness and technology. Their capital city had a central crystal over 100 feet tall. This master crystal amplified human thought, projected energy beams, and maintained a protective field around the entire civilization. Across the Pacific lay Lemuria, a civilization built on harmony with nature and mastery over consciousness. Their seers could manipulate space and time using sound frequencies and crystal resonance. They achieved teleportation simply through focused thought. Their priests could see through time, predicting the future with alarming clarity. They built their cities along Earth's natural energy lines. Their structures amplified psychic abilities and allowed instant communication across vast distances. And what Cayce saw in his visions matches what we're now finding on the ocean floor. The Bimini Road, the Yonaguni Monument, crystal-based construction, stepped pyramids, living architecture. For over 40,000 years, Atlantis and Lemuria coexisted. Uneasy peace, shared trade routes, and cultural exchange. Atlantis shared their crystal technology. Lemuria taught them how to expand consciousness. Together they conquered disease, achieved immortality for their elite, and created wonders we can't explain today. Then, everything changed. 12,900 years ago, Atlantean explorers made a discovery that doomed both civilizations. Hidden within Lemuria's sacred temples were time crystals. These weren't energy sources, they were reality-shaping tools. These crystals could slow time, speed it up, create loops, and open doorways into other dimensions. The Lemurians had achieved what quantum physicists only dream of today. They could observe the movement of light in slow motion. They could simulate entire civilizations in minutes, and they could trap enemies in time loops that never ended. When word reached the Atlantean High Council, fear turned to obsession. If Lemuria could control time, they could erase Atlantis from existence. The council issued a command: steal the technology or destroy it. Atlantean diplomats demanded access to the time crystals. The Lemurian seers refused. They warned that manipulating time would tear holes in reality. But Atlantis had already made its decision. They began to prepare for war. The Lemurian council saw it coming. Their crystals showed every possible future, and none of them ended well. But it was too late. What came next would sink both continents. If what you've just heard left you questioning everything we've been told about history, you're not alone. We are just scratching the surface of what's been buried and what's been hidden from us. So if you're ready to keep uncovering the truth, subscribe. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and stay tuned.